j'espère que vous allez bien. toujours dans de bonne humeur. السلام عليكم الإخوة والأصدقاء. اليوم سنتحدث على حياتي في المرحلة الأولى. Donc les gars, je vais carrément faire la vidéo en français. Après, je vais la faire en anglais. Carrément, je vais la traduire juste après. So today I'm going to just like to speak about my life. So as I say today, I'm going to just like to go into my YouTube channel. So I'm going to launch my fourth video on the channel. I may share with just like the links of the video. So as I explained you today, I'm just like a young content creator on the socials. I may just like present myself just like briefly. I was studying at school, then after I said just like school wasn't for me. I had a degree when I was 19. I was graduated from just like school university. I was doing science. Then after I switched it to another just like stuff. I was doing just like economics. So I stayed there for 3 years and had my degree. So I'm going to share it together. So as you see there, just like I had my degree at school, just like my license of economics, as you see there. But I know what the degree is worth really nothing. I mean, you see this degree, it's full of shit. It doesn't give you freedom anymore. So I did this degree on economics. So when I get my degree after, I want just like to go on socials because I said just like maybe I have a story just like to tell to people. So listen to me, homies, you're gonna be benefit from it. So what I was doing, I was just like creating some videos on IG, on TikTok, on YouTube. I mean, I wasn't really well known. Just like my first IG has like 10K without sponsor anymore. I see a lot of influencers and content creators, they were buying views, you know what I'm saying? They were buying views, they were buying some likes and this shit. So I was just like on the game because, I mean, it's like cheating. I did some advertising on some socials, something like that. Then after I thought just like my talent just like going just like to speak to some people. I tried just like to understand the game of socials. They said just like if you want just like to make some money on socials, you need just like to put your content up by advertising on Meta business, and you put some money on the ads. I mean, the ads is the basis if you just like to succeed on social media. I was doing some videos. I was talking about healthcare, about skincare, about some tutos on football. I was a football player. I played some on the first top on just like on the working, because people always if they were buying views just like to be on the top, but that's why just like I didn't get monetized by TikTok and IG. Then after when I began just like to advertise some companies, then after I went on other stuff. I wanted just like to do some trading. I don't know if you really know it. I was trading on some account. Then after I'm going to show you some results. I was trading on God. I mean, I win just like around $790, something like that. Then after when I win my first 1 grand, I mean, I win it on the resale. I was reselling some shoes. You know what I'm saying? I was applying for a video on Visual Collective. I was selling some Dior, some Versace, some Louis Vuitton. I was applying for this stuff, and after I said just like there's a lot of taxes. I made my first grand there, and after the first 1 grand that I put it, I mean I smashed it on Louis Vuitton shoes. And after just like I discovered that, I mean just like the first 1 grand that I make online, I mean I put it on something really silly and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was really obvious. I mean just like the first time when you make some money online, you want directly put it just like on something that you really love it. Then after, I talked just like to my dad and said, Dad, just like I had my degree, so I struggled just like to have a new opportunity. So why can't we just like do another stuff? Just like I'm going to work on your company, because my dad was working just like on just like he was selling some cars. You know what I'm saying? He was the CEO of a car. So I tried just like to show him, but I had the result. I showed him some views, some stuff, some advertising. I was doing some miniatures on YouTube. I will show you. I mean, I was designing some stores, I was designing some websites, you know what I'm saying? So I designed some stores, so my first channel, for my first YouTube channel. Then after, I was designing my first online store, as you see it. I don't know if you really love it, the store. I designed it by myself, and I was doing some website Shopify. Then after, I was putting my products there. Every time I post, I was trying to do it. So I did it for my own, and there is a guy on my comment saying, "Yeah, brother, you should like stop what doing." And after he comes just like on my comments, he said, "Yeah, brother, could you just like design my websites?" So I would try just like to send some my service. I mean, I want really just like to show to people what was good on Shopify. So I had just like a basis, but I see just like people I mean, just like they don't want just like to take some effort and they don't want to go to pain. I mean, all the stuff that I see there, I mean, I see some people just like they don't want to take risks and they don't want just like to trust on God and to trust on the universe. I mean, as the all experience that I'm trying to share to my homies, I mean, people will always just like ignore you. They will always start behind your back because they don't want to see you win. All the stuff I really showed you right now, I did it by myself at the age of 23. I mean, it's not just like the best service that you could see on the market, but with my own knowledge and with my own knowledge and my own ideas. But I mean, just like I worth more than $1 million because I work very hard just like on my content. As you see, just like a content creator, I mean, just like I put a TikTok and then after they send me just like a notify, they notify me was just like that your content is one of the best content on the platform. They say just like your videos are crazy and they put me on the beta TikTok. But when you see just like the difference of a concept, the difference on social media and the difference on what people see on real life, people will always notice about the brands, about the clothes, about the watches, about the rings, about the bracelet. I mean, people just like when you see when especially the girl, when there is a girl, they will always check just like a guy who's just like white and he's just like a geek. He knows how to, he's really smart. She doesn't give a fuck about you. I mean, when I had my first girlfriend, I mean, just like she left me because I was broke. I mean, just like I was gaining at least 1.5 grand, I think something like. I saw just like people just like say, yeah, so this guy was this girl. I mean, she's really fucking hot. She's on my high school. And after she did me say, yeah, I've seen your post on TikTok and IG. She said to me, yeah, is it you, Raouf, something like this? I said, yeah, it's me. I saw people and said, oh, okay. So what would you like to do with me if you text me first? Because I text her first. I text her and said, yeah, what would you like to go into a relationship? I said, okay. She was at home with me and then after I tried just like to convince her just like to stay at home. I wrap some money just like to settle family with her. I stopped business, I stopped some stuff, I stopped reselling, I stopped doing Etsy, I stopped doing Shopify, I stopped doing some advertising, I stopped working for I was working just like a simple seller. I was working as a simple seller on store called, how do you call it? Sketches. I mean, I had a worse experience there. I went there and then after I tried like to understand the game of social, something like that. And then after she left me when I had my 22 years old, something like that. I had 22 years old and she texted me, she said, Raouf, I'm really truly sorry, so I had to left me. You know, saying just like this stuff, I mean, it's like this situation, it made me really fucking strong. You know what I'm saying? Because all the events that you're living today, all my homies follow me, all the people that are going to like to stab you behind your back, they are going to like to ignore you, saying that you don't deserve it, you don't do it. You are worth more than $1 million. You just like to put on your mind that you are really, 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 really fucking determined to do it. Because people just like, they like faith and they like knowledge and they like formation. If I have 23 years old and I knew how just like to design a store like that, and I knew how just like to do it by my own, to do it some money on Shopify, to doing some money just like on website, and to doing stuff, I mean, you can do it also. Because where I come from, we come from Africa. I come from Algeria. And where we come from just like the basic, you know what I'm saying, the basic childhood. I mean, we were fucking designed poor. We were fucking poor. We were just like, I didn't have money to eat. I didn't have fucking money to eat. With all the knowledge and with all the pain I go from, I didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't have my ID. I didn't have a school job. I made my first 2,000 grand for my own. I said, oh, okay. I mean, I can do it more. And I'm really proud just like to share just like this news with you because I want just like to build just like a strong community with us, and I'm going just like to share new stuff. So on the next video, I'm going to share some sweets, I'm going to share some clothes that I designed for you. So like, share and subscribe.